Hello, everyone. Welcome to our watch along. Napoli against Inter. A bigger one. Yeah, but Forza Inter and all that. What's the Forza Inter? So we have Napoli. I'm looking at the lineup. And Napoli injury crisis, bit of injury crisis, and Inter being Inter. Of course, it's Napoli away. Always think that it's going to be a tough matchup, despite their injuries. Well, the injury wise, you have, I mean, for match days in the Maradona, we only won since the 21st century. We only won there twice. One of which is when Napoli are having a disaster season when they finish 10th. Looking at a record with me right now. Yeah, looking at a record for me. Yeah, the record is a record for Napoli. Every time they win scudetto, they finish a lot worse. I'm not sure about that, but with Conte at the helm, he's a massive fall off for that. I mean, they're what in the top four right now. Look at the table. I know it's early. I know it's still early in the table, early in the season, but Napoli 15, level 1 points with Inter and Roma, and yeah, it's going to be a massive drop for the lineup. Napoli looks like a 4-1-4-1 with Milinkovic, Savic, Net, Spinazzola, Juan Jesus, Buongiorno, and Di Lorenzo. Of course, Buongiorno back. So yeah, I think it's maybe a lot tougher since I think he's a great defender. Keep an eye on Juan Jesus. Of course, Billy Gilmore. Labaka injured. McTominay, De Bruyne, Zamagista, and Politano. Of course, Neres up front. No Lorenzo Luca. I mean, we're Lorenzo Luca. I mean, against a Cherby, like, okay, fair. Actually, yeah, a Cherby can deal if it's like someone like who can be a traditional 9, kind of the box type. A Cherby's your guy. But yeah, you want to go for more, get someone with pace, more fluid. Then I'd probably go DeVry. And it could be a more fluid. But oh well. Neres could be that one fellow's very fluid. 3-5-2, or more like 5-3-2. Summer in nets. Bastoni, Acerbi, Akanji at their defense. Yeah, basically our usual starting 11, minus Harang, still injured. DeMarco, Dumfries are wingbacks. Hakan, Mickey, and Barella as your midfield, and Lautaro and Bonnie as your forwards. Yeah, it's early morning for me, so good morning. Good morning, everyone. It just hides a cup of coffee. I can hide the cup of coffee, like, bam, like that. But yes, I think it's more challenge for Chivu. But we have Fiorentina next, I believe. Yeah, Napoli, and the midweek match day. Midweek match day. So yeah, midweek match day. I think that's yeah, Fiorentina at home. Maybe Anything. It looks like would be in the blue, dark blue and orange, I guess. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go with score predictions. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Because I think that Neres would be the in and out striker. And Chevy would struggle, I think. Because as you get older and more in the mid-30s, you start to specialize in what they do. Whereas Cherry, you're not going to get someone who can be a traditional number 9. And then there's the Fry who can get away with the fluid. Because man marking doesn't work well against fluid formations. It is going to cause confusion. Or fluid is on man mark. That's why you get more for space. But traditional 9 up. I wouldn't underestimate Napoli, even though they're all their injuries. I swear that my hold on. I always think that my mic is a lot more to the feeling like it's the left side, even though it doesn't feel like it. But yeah, it'd be a good response to actually win the match. I know Tudor. Yeah, he's under pressure. If he lost or drew against Lazio, I think he would be sacked. You know, yeah, Tudor, if he's sacked, I think that you would go for someone like Palladino. Spalletti, I just don't see. Spalletti, I don't think he's a long-term solution. Because for Spalletti, if he's brought on, he'll probably be here to steady his ship most. But Spalletti, Mancini screams. Yeah, Spalletti and Mancini just screams steady the ship type. Palladino can be your long-term solution. A long-term in Italian standards, that is. Yeah, where we are. Forza Inter. And that makes you can press. You know what? It's Kevin De Bruyne, physical. Kevin De Bruyne. You have a creative outlet. Neres being physical. Physical. I think Zamagiza. And then there's Billy Gilmore, which is expected to be controlled, but you're not Labaca. Yeah, Napoli are pressing very well. And there's the number 7, right? Bomber 2. Dumfries. Okay. It's gonna be very hoofball. Because you come in with you can smoke with PSV 6-2, and you have USG smoking them 4-0. I know it's USG, but still, it was Conte probably drawing the game. Probably draw the game if it's USG. I mean, every time during his days at Inter, where he got grouped with like the Gladbach and Shakhtar. Of course, we won scudetto that season. Politano, Cross, and it goes to nowhere. Now, just be patient. Grows in the game. And no, I don't. You know what? Three-way could be a three-way for scudetto. Depends on how Inter does. They could be in the leeway where hovering between safe for top four, but not enough good enough for scudetto. It could be something like that. It does. I mean, it does happen. Good enough for because Juve looks like they're scrappy. Yeah, Juve does look scrappy. You know, they do have they do have a squad. Mickey good, carry the ball. Latoro, DeMarcos. And could DeMarcos a bit faster. Like okay, it would have been over. It would have been over. Yeah, they were getting pressed. Come on, take your chances. I think the ball is way too slow. Yeah, move the ball too slow. Because they can press, and when they break out of the first third, I yeah, they can probably like sit back. Like, come on. Like off the ball, like off the ball, 4-1-4-1, or maybe a 5-4-1. A stony ball. Oro, DeMarco Cross. Oh, good header. According to the deal with Buongiorno. Yeah, the set piece. Corner for Inter. There's a tack on and it cleared away. Like, okay, that's Sony. Come on, I know it's like 9 minutes in, but I gotta warm up to the game. Like physical is if Chevy's chop. I think Chevy would struggle. Oh, foul. Yeah, Chevy. You can't be losing duels like that, especially against Zamagisa. The Neris Zamagisa are pressing are good at pressing. Of course, 4-4-2. Yeah, I know hips are tactical. Go 4-3, 4-4-2 for pressing. But yeah. Look at the strategy. Like, okay, Napoli push up. Napoli just pushed up whenever Inter had to build up from the back. Be careful with that. I think a lot of teams will be pushing up. Upsets with the high press. Let's let them have the ball. That's like terrible. It's going down. Yeah, that suffocates. Yeah, the Napoli knows how to suffocate. What's the goal? I mean, for goals, what's I don't know. His goal difference. What's the goal difference? Yeah, you can see it's 7. Dude, don't freeze. Bonnie, Bella, oh come on, this Hakan. Yeah, I think keep our distant shooters. Honestly, I'll keep Hakan and DeMarco because it looks like the type of game where you need to shoot from a distance to get a result. Yeah, I think that we can probably. Yeah, I think that's for for against Napoli. Best you can do is shoot from distance. Oh, Totoro! Fuck it, Lautaro just scored that. A good press. Good press, but Lautaro just scored that. Yeah, good press. You know, we're actually pressing. We're actually pressing. Like, come on, it's close. It's like a 1v1. You know, make a mistake. I think that we can probably force Napoli to make a mistake. Yeah, this is like, yeah, very close. I think Napoli, we're pressing for once, which is what's needed against Napoli. I think that's how you beat Napoli, press. But Napoli, they can hold their line for, yeah, they can press too for a build up. I know that Napoli, they don't have Labaca. I think you'd probably just press them. Politano, Di Lorenzo up there, that corner. You know, we literally gave Di Lorenzo like two scudetti right there. There is blocked. But no Lorenzo Luca. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, they're going to bring Lorenzo Luca on. They're just going to cross and hope for the hope for the best. That's what I think. They bring Lorenzo Luca. Yeah, I always think they're going to be a sneaky 1-1 draw. It's like what the last three matches or like 1-1. So I'm going to go 1-1. Vanya. There's a ball up and it goes nowhere. I'll go. Ufe. Brillo. Oh, close. Come on. You cannot get bodied by one Jesus of people. Yeah, there's ADL right there. Because I know that. Let's get to one. They get to 1-0. Actually, hey, you get it to 2. I was like, you get score 2 goals. Good. That is, you can shut down, play our usual game and just shut up shop like that. Is Napoli. Yeah, they're actually what? 1 goal behind Milan. Allegri's Milan. For Inter, they can they're capable of scoring. As long as they don't concede shit goals. Of course, we conceded 8 goals right so far, but 4 of them are from one match. Keep an eye on that. They fix our defense. There it is. And Napoli, they just struggle to build up. When they had the ball, Napoli seemed to struggle. You look at it, just struggle to build up. Corona. Cross. Well, yeah, losing a header, the mark of all people. Gilmore, don't let him score. Don't let him score. I've seen look, Billy Gilmore, Billing. Fuck off. Billing. Like this AI generated player just disappeared next season. Yeah. We have sub up Bastoni. Because Napoli, they have defense. They look like they just suffocate them in entering their own half. But it looks like they're not going to be controlling games. You expect control games with uh yeah, with Billy Gilmore, then I don't know what to say. You're not going to be controlling games from him. Just like how you're not. I mean, little Baca, it's understandable. They can exert control. Okay, Mark DeMarco, Mickey, blocked. I know that both tacticals in Twitter app. They're more obsessed with control art. Like no. There's some times where you need a game breaker. Bastoni. Tony long throw in and like techie. They're not Napoli are not that techie, so yeah, Napoli's structure is gonna be very tough to break. What do you think? Bonnie it. Close. I mean not really close. Yeah, right. You know, right now Sunderland's second. Yeah, Sunderland's second. Yeah, yeah, a surprise for me. Right. It should be. Come on, calm. You need to break away Napoli's press. You know, McTominay can crash into the box and then score a header. He can make runs. You think he's a distant shooter? Yeah, is McTominay a distant shooter? De Bruyne? You know, De Bruyne can make an instant pass. And cross goes to nowhere. Yeah, it's gonna be a long game, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be a long game. Yeah, Inter's you need to break those. Is Napoli have a good defensive structure? Like Hakan to Politano. You don't get fleeced by Politano, please. Good job, Dumfries. Good job. Good job, Dumfries. Look at final third, and then crash that. Lose the ball. Yeah, suffocate. You know, suffocate him with build up. Good job. Good job by Stoney. Don't 1v1. Di Lorenzo, not a penalty. He's not. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. He got the ball. He clearly got the ball. You fuck? How's that a penalty? How the fuck is that a penalty? Oh, he's clearly slipped. It's a clear slip. Okay, that's soft as. That's a soft. That's way too soft. Way too soft. Kevin didn't come close. That's way too soft for a penalty. That's way too soft for a penalty. That's way too soft for a penalty. That is not a penalty. Way too soft for a penalty. It's not a penalty. Chevy didn't even come close to the ball. And Mickey, one touch like bam. Like Mickey. Like this is that's not a wait. That's not a penalty. That's way too soft. That's way too soft. I know Napoli have confident penalty takers. You have Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. This is soft. This is way too soft for a penalty. One touch, like, oh, it falls down. And Chevy's not even close to not even close to Di Lorenzo. He gave that. Zelensky on. You're subbing off. You're subbing on Zelensky. That is not a penalty. Fuck off. This is not a penalty. Like one touch, like like penalty, eh? Like one touch. You're bringing, and Zelensky subbed, Mkhitaryan subbed off, and I'm going to make it subbed off. We gave this guy 2 scudetti. Fucking Di Lorenzo. And 1-0. The most Fugazi. What is this penalty? Yeah, celebrate you can. Yeah? This is not a penalty. Score you can, but let's get another. Let's get 2. Wait, hold up. Mickey injured. Oh, fuck's. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, you know, Di Lorenzo, not very. Wait, Mickey got injured. He got and also. uh, what is this? What is this? Oh wait, what? What's he crying about? What? Did Mickey wait? Mickey pull his hamstring? Wait, or Kevin De Bruyne? You you know you got Mickey. Wait, Kevin De Bruyne out. He's out. That's not a pen. Uh, he just pulled his hamstring. What is this game? Mickey hooked. De Bruyne pulled a hamstring for a penalty. Wait. And Kevin De did wait, no sub. Is it no sub? You know, it's really no. Yeah, let's say you're gonna have some Fugazi penalty. Call that a fucking pen. De Bruyne. Oh, De Bruyne's Oliveira. All right, they really have no corner. Toro. Get that offside. Yeah, terrible penalty. Is offside. You know, there's really no excuse. Because Napoli, they have no creativity in second half. Creativity's dead. No Labaka. Like no no excuse after that. You have no Labaka, no De Bruyne, and of course you have Spinazzola. Something. Maybe Spinazzola. But Napoli really don't have a creative outlet. Bunny. Hello? Hakan. Marco. Cross goes to, oh, don't freeze. Oh, close. Yo, Zelensky. Yo, Mickey got hooked. They could very see a penalty. Bugatti penalty. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it is. Good. Like way too soft. Okay, really no excuse because they really don't have a creative outlet. The Brian pulling hamstring. Level 2. Bunny. Good. Then no, Napoli, the physical side. Corner. It takes like one Fugazzi. But it's only ooh crossbar. The crossbar, close, close. Like, okay. Okay. You know, it could be set piece FC. Or you can have referees to give you a very solid penalty. So you draw like, okay, you never really win there that much, so Marco to Zelensky. Marco Bastonio. Yeah, Bastoni. Yeah, it's Bastoni close. Oh, they both pull a hamstring. Yeah. Hey, come on. Yeah, they're gonna be fouling everyone. Fouling everyone. Yeah. Gilmore, yellow. DeMarco. Hakon. Huh? Okay. It goes to nowhere. I do not think that Napoli played well. Like 6 minutes extra time. For Inter, like they struggled to. Yeah, Inter struggled to play around Napoli's press. But it's really no excuse for to stifle Napoli's build-up. They don't have a creative outlet. Of course, they probably bring. Of course, I think Napoli would sit back. You could bring someone like Pio. Marco, Bella, Bonnie, Nagu. Oh, close. Hakan. I'll keep Hakan and DeMarco since they can shoot from distance. Dumfries, Latoro! Fuck off, Latoro! Come on, Latoro. Latoro gotta score that. Latoro gotta score that. He gotta score that, Latoro. Okay, Hakan. Shoot from distance. Like, Napoli got lucky. Latoro got to score that. Like missing a 1-1. Yup. Linsky, Bonnie. Yup, good. Sony. Bonnie! Dumfries, oh, miss. Close. Missing. Okay, post. Shoot near the post. Bina. I honestly think that Napoli would camp the box. I don't like. I honestly think Napoli camped the box. Neres to Kanji. Good job, Cherby. Not a penalty. Honestly, though, it's Sommer. He's if you got a penalty, we're not saving. He's not saving that. Huh? Come on, come on, Bina. Good block. Zelensky, good job. We're getting sent off. This ref. What is this ref on? He gets a second yellow. Wait, like Billy Gilmore gets a second yellow. Wait. Second yellow? They didn't get a second yellow. What the fuck is this ref on? That's fucking ref. Fuck this ref. No second yellow for Billy Gilmore. Like, okay, this ref. But got you know, pretty obvious penalty is pretty obvious not penalty. That's a second yellow. How is he? Okay. Can someone help me out here? This referee. I think the first half. Okay. Two. So we have two. Someone with like two yellow cards just supposedly sent off. I don't know how. Uh, get two yellows. Like, I don't understand this at all. I guess I know that Inter should bury their chances, but what is this? Like how? Like how? You know, like half time. But this referee. I know there's some tactic. There's a certain tactical here that we shouldn't sack Zaki, but look at the game. One penalty is not penalty. Also, no second, like not sent off. Not sent off. Apparently, Di Lorenzo. What? Uh. They just throw some fella out of nowhere. Yeah, they just fell some. Yeah, it's not a penalty. I don't know, because Inter. Okay. Should be down to 10. Be down to 10. Well, Napoli with I guess I'm going to guess that Napoli would sit back. Napoli would sit back. And I think Napoli would sit back because they don't have a creative outlet. No De Bruyne, no Labaka. I guess Spina. I guess I'll be careful with Napoli's left side. No, I think it's like who's the ref? Who's the ref? Suspend him or send him to fucking Serie B. Let's see who's the ref. Yeah, Mariani. I think let's send him to Serie B. Yeah, like domestically, like for Italian football. Uh, like stuff, like get rid of him. Like what's the XG for this? Yeah, mystical right chance, quite a bit of chances. I don't get this at all. I know that we try to bury the chances, and a build-up gets stifled by Napoli, but the referee clearly influencing the game. They're overinflated. A long game. Aurelio League. Yeah, 80 Aurelio League right there. You know, 80 City Aurelio right there. Are we gonna have a conversation about that? Aurelio League, ADL League, City ADL. We're not bullshitting. It's not Di Lorenzo. It's fucking Billy Gilmore. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Fucking ref. This type of game where could decide the league, right? Decide the scudetto, or is rigged for Napoli, or can we not have Napoli defend a fucking title? Hmm. Why are they sent off? Hmm. Yeah. Uh, it, this referee, referees like crazy. You can notice the problems. You cannot you don't even need to know the rules. You can just know the basic rules and see it as that it's clearly not a penalty. You see that, yeah, even the most basic rules, even the most casual person would know that 2 yellows is a red. But let's switch to Di Lorenzo. Are we allowed to spread yellow cards now? Like, transfer a yellow card to someone. Can we just spread the yellow cards to other people? Yeah. I get these. Like stifle. Yeah, we all miss create so many chances. I'll keep DeMarco and Hakan. We can bring on Pio if we need to more aerial ability. I mean, cap inside the box. I think though Napoli will park the bus. I think Napoli will park the bus. You just score first. I'll guarantee you that teams will play a low block against us. Yeah, teams will play a low block against us. Apparently, Di Lorenzo. How the fuck you fuck that up? Apparently, Di Lorenzo. Look at the chats. Comments like, okay, it's Di Lorenzo. Look at Twitter feed. It's actually, it's graphically that fucked up. So let me get this right. You have Di Lorenzo with the yellow, Billy Gilmore with the yellow. Gotta take advantage of that. Like, huh? You know, it's gonna have to start sooner or later. Huh? Can someone set? Is it okay? Someone, yeah, you need people to help me out. 1-0, but you need a Fugazi penalty. Really, that Conte never. Yeah, Conte's record is Inter. You know, it was Fugazi. Yeah, they're gonna go 1-1. Yeah, second half's gonna start. Studio Aurelis. Kanji, don't get fleas. There it is. Al? Yeah, look at graphically, like Conte's record, Napoli, like four wins, 4 draws. Yeah, it's gonna be a long game. They're gonna park the bus. Yeah, park the bus. There's one penalty. Zelensky, DeMarco. Oh, Zelensky. Hakan. Hakan got score. Hakan got square that. Hakan got to. Hakan got score that. Look at Hakan. Like what? Very out of nowhere. Dumfries to Bonnie. Oh, it brings. Oh, it brings Susage. Bring Brilla off for Susage. Hakan will keep. You know, they don't sit. I know that Napoli can sit back. Lorenzo to Bummer. Bonnie. 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 Come on. Better, but oh well. Good job. Good job. DeMarco. Latoro. Come on, Latoro. Brilla to Toro. Who's making a run? Dumfries. Brilla to Hakan. Bonnie to Dumfries. Are we going to are we going to check for that also? Hey, ref. He went down. Why don't we check that also? Why don't we check that also? I make up your Kanji to foul.
20. Come on.
Tony Cross.
Bina didn't get that. He let McTominay score. You know, that's Sommer. Distance. Another distance goal letting. Another distance goal letting by Sommer. Great. You know, just shoot outside the box. Hey, look at that. Like, look at this defending. McTominay unmarked. What's the Cherby do? Like, that's Sommer. Uh, McTominay. Very stupid goal. Stupid. Like, what's the Cherby doing? How do you leave McTominay out of the mark? Yeah, you know, anyone who's very fluid. Like Sommer. Shooting outside the box. Sommer. You know what? Sommer is saving outside the box. I don't know. When was the last time he actually made a save outside the box? Out of curiosity. Marco. Toro. They're calling for handball. Are they calling for handball? Are we calling for handball? Ref. Ref. Are they calling for handball? Like, look at the body signal, like handball. Do that. Yeah, that's a handball. That's a fucking handball right there. That's a clear handball. You need a VAR check. You need a fucking VAR check for that. Handball. Header. Handball. Blocked. It's a clear. Oh. Yeah, Stonewall handball right there. Yeah. Good. Should be penalty. Like, it's clear penalty. We actually got to call a penalty. I mean, it's not a penalty. I got a penalty. Go. Okay, can we actually go? Can we get you go? One. Lock on. All right, let's do this quick. Do this quick. Yeah. About what time? First, no, first call correctly. You know, referee. That's clear pen. I mean, it's a clear pen. The referee. Oh, look, you're gonna make a substitution. Are you gonna have a fight? Yeah, you're gonna have a fight. Yeah. We're gonna have a fight. Yeah, referee. Send the referee Serie B. We're gonna have a fight like that. Who's in control? Yeah, it needs City. Yeah, City Aurelis. City Aurelis. Am I right? City Aurelis. Yeah. Oh, Pio's coming on. Pio. Oh, Bonnie off. Bonnie off. Come on. Come on. Pio. Yeah, like yeah, Napoli. You know, you're talking about box crash. Spina is a creative outlet. So lock him down. You need it. I don't think Summer to do much, but that goal, becoming goal, and keeper could save that. I think, but outside the box. Yep, you cannot have McTominay. Also, you cannot have McTominay make runs. Yeah, like Mickey off, Zelensky on. We're just not struggling to build. Heavy, scrappy. Akanji. Can the Akanji misplacing a pass? Yeah. You know, now they're going to run down the clock. Gamagi's uh, fuck off. It's defense. Ugh. You're letting Napoli carve up. Like what? Like two passes, bam. You know, like misplays a pass. Yeah. Sommer is inside the box. Can't save that. Look at the goal again. Look at that. Defensively, how do Bastoni got fleeced? Like, okay, Cherby got fleeced. Where's Akanji, Cherby? Yep. Where is like Akanji? Where is Cherby? Like, okay, you fell asleep there. I don't even know what to do. It's like for Cherby. Yo, you have fucking Acerbi. He does not do well against mobile. How do you beat Acerbi? Get anyone who has mobility. Get close. Get anyone with mobility. Then we getting fleece. Napoli. They fell asleep. Like how they get a spark? Like you get shaky. Hakan got a penalty. Oh, we're gonna do something like nope, nope. The second half it was shaky. Ugh. So it's Cherby who can't defend against any mobile striker whatsoever. Kevin De Bruyne. Since De Bruyne came off. Spark. His defense. Like DeMarco. Subbed off. Fertezzi. Box presence, yeah? Barella Dumfries. Huh? Someone help me out here. Susic, Fertezzi, Luis Enrique. There goes all of Inter subs. Right there. There goes new energy. Di Lorenzo gonna get carved open by DeMarco. I think like there's his spark after De Bruyne left. He thought they were gonna kill her creativity, but nope. Yeah, McTominay actually beat a box crasher, not shoved to the left. I think that's one hand we don't really win in the Maradona that. On one hand, we don't really win the Maradona that often. Yeah, you don't win the Maradona that often. But I know the Fiorentina is the type of game where you bounce back from. Very shaken up. Oh, no. Enrique. Come on. Zelensky. They're frustrating all around. Inter awful. Referee's awful. His defense. Stifled. Like defense, I know everyone has stinkers all around, but defense, biggest stinker. In fact, I guess they keep a stinker also. Picking a Cherby. Like no mobility. That is. Block. That is. Like, look at it. Like anyone with mobility would run circles around a Cherby. In summer. Like look at the replay, like, it's, inches wide. You should take advantage. No Hoyland. No Labaka. And Kevin De Bruyne injured. They lose their heads. Elements of Night coming on. Hey. Yeah, your midfield running circles around midfield. Lost the midfield battle. Even though they really don't have a creative outlet. Mm. The stinkers all around. Ugh. Stinkers all around. I think Napoli had a clinical. Kind of Conte. Oh. Like invisible. In fact, our striker I don't think our striker get a lot of service. Only one touches Latoro. Possible. Only one taking the chance is Latoro. They miss all that. It'd be clinical. With our next match, Fiorentina I think we can actually rebound against Fiorentina. Yeah, Fiorentina. Let's see. Yeah, next match, Lazio. Actually, our next big match is Milan. They're our top four side right now. If it's Milan, I would probably start Joseph Martinez. Joseph Martinez and De Vrij. Let's start them. But Fiorentina, I expect a rebound against Fiorentina. Because I don't feel like cannot coach an attack. I mean, look at this in cover. Gilmore and McTominay covering a lot more distance. And they're not even running around like fucking idiots. Look at the graphic. They're not even running around like fucking idiots. Yeah, losing your head. Hakan. You're the midfield. Like, I think the biggest stinger is like the. Yeah, the biggest stinger is around is defense. The Latoro, Mr. Chances, Bonnie. Got pocketed by Buongiorno. DeMarco, only creative outlet. Our only creative outlet, by the way. Because our midfield got shut down. Defense shredded apart. DeMarco. You know what? Mickey is injured. Go. Bummer. Because I know because Napoli punished Inter hard in the second half. Yeah. Yeah, like punish Inter for that. Like box crashing. We have Samagiza and McTominay Kilo box crashing. Yeah, that's and every counter like okay, those lost. Where is Luis Enrique? By our left side. Yeah, left sides are our only creative outlet. You know there'd be something. Bino coming off. Yeah, they're really you're taking Borgiorno off. You're really taking the piss. You know, with Conte, like they would show up. You know, have you seen Conte's record against us? Let me show you something. Like one hand, like Conte's record. Record against Inter. Let's see, where is it as a coach? His coaching record. Matches. You know, like most against Milan. Yeah, Conte's record against us. 4 wins, 4 draws. Then again, Conte's record. 4 wins to 4 draws. Yeah. Yeah, this is Conte's record. And our record in the Maradona doesn't help out either. Yeah, this is. You know, 6 minutes of extra time. You know, yeah, this is. I mean, it's awful all around. You can blame for ref for one thing, but it's an excuse to the team. Or trust it. You know, 4 wins, 4 draws against us. You know, there are times when you wish Conte's, there's probably been Europe, but on the other hand, we never win against Conte. He's seen his record. Lose their heads. Lose their heads, yeah. I just want to kill this. No. You just beat the easy team, beat the smaller teams, struggle against the larger teams. That's really enough. That's not a scudetto challenge. That's enough for top 4. That just screams enough for top 4. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it really is. Enough for top 4. Like any fluid formation. I know Fiorentina. I think we can win that. This is Conte. Conte. Like he knows how to do. And then Maradona. Really, at the same time, wouldn't be the same time wouldn't be happy. Yeah, you can blame the ref all you want, but this is you can blame the ref all you want, but you can blame the ref all you want, but the excuse. Like acres of space. Yeah, I do a post match reaction. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not very happy that punish. But yeah, big game approach. We struggle against big games, but punish people in small games. I think that is enough for just this stream's enough for top 4. That's just enough. So yeah, because even though we haven't drawn a game yet. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Give post-match reaction. Because referee, players, even Chivu, disaster class. Alright. Bye everyone. See you soon.